Thank you very much. At about 1 a.m., I got a report that collation was supposed to have been moved to the INEC head office. I also got reports from our agents that PDP agents were not allowed into the collation process. At that point in time, I called the REC to find explanation as to what was going on. There was no response. I then went to INEC to seek to meet with the REC to try and understand what steps the INEC was taking to continue the process of collation. When I got in there at about 2 a.m., I did not see any collation taking place. And the REC refused to come out to explain what the situation was. Subsequently, the DIG police, Frank Umba, then came in and had a meeting with me where I explained that if INEC was postponing or stopped the collation process, then as part of their rules, they should inform the public or the citizens what next. As at 3 a.m., there was no information from INEC as to what was going on or what was going to happen next. It was subsequently after my insistence and meeting with Mr. Frank Umba that INEC now released a statement at about 5 a.m. this morning, informing the public that collation process will start at 10 a.m. this morning. So my going there was essentially to obtain information from INEC because they had refused to put any information in the public domain as to what was going to happen with the collation process.
Excellency, your announcement of some of these results, don't you think it's somewhat illegal and it's not your place to do, according to
I did not announce. I'm quite aware of the Electoral Act provision, and I did not announce results. I only informed the public on the exact figure from our collection agent that was ongoing before INEC disrupted the process and they moved the collation to the INEC headquarters, which is as well contrary to the INEC, Electoral Act provision. So INEC should be accused of violating the Electoral Act, not me, because I have not announced any result. I only released figures that were ongoing as at the collation time that INEC stopped collation at these centers.
This sounds like when you stand before the state as a political party. What is your next line of action?
It's quite unfortunate that in the 21st century, that all countries are moving forward with their electoral process. We're still moving backward. Powers that were not given to individuals were being exercised arbitrarily. REC is not supposed to collect results. He is supposed to conduct the election and oversee that the process is fair and free. Even at the local government and the ward collation, he is not a collation officer. Officers were designated to collect these results as provided by our Electoral Act.